Hey, Job Drops here. Welcome back. And today in our entrepreneurship series, we'll be covering George Matus Jr., who is owner of a drone company called Teal. George Matus Jr. says by age 12, Matus had already built his first flying quadcopter and was serving as a test pilot for a drone company. And then 5 years later, was selected among 2,800 applicants to be a Teal Fellow for Peter Thiel's foundation. The organization pays young entrepreneurs $100,000 over the course of 2 years in exchange for skipping college or dropping out to work on their own ventures. Now Matus is launching his own consumer drone brand, Teal. This article was published in 2016. According to Business Insider, he said he accepted $100,000 in order to skip college and start a drone company. While his friends prepared for college and enjoyed their last fleeting moments for adolescence, recently graduated school student George Matus was flying out to Silicon Valley to pitch his drone company to top tech investors. His diligence paid off. Matus, 18, is now CEO of Teal, or formerly known as iDrone, a company that could differentiate itself in the crowding consumer drone market. Matus grew up tinkering with flying vehicles outside his home in Utah. He built his first autonomous drone when he was just 11 and won his first major race at 16. Over the years, he kept a running list of specs and features for his dream drone. Eventually, he decided to build it. While showcasing his drone at Stanford University Hackathon in 2015, Matus met a representative for the Thiel Fellowship, program funded by tech billionaire Peter Thiel that gives you $100,000 to delay college and build something new. I asked him if I could finish high school. Wait, you're still in high school? With permission from his administration, he spent half the day working on the tech company in his school's robotic lab and half the day attending classes. Grant allowed him to expand his team to 3 full-time staffers and invest resources in product development. In between meeting with investors and fine-tuning hardware, you can find Matus in the wide open space of Utah doing what he loves, flying. Fortune. He says he raised $2.8 million for his drone company in between his high school classes. In a learning curve, Matus says, of pitching the venture capitalists and managing workers, who in cases are decades older. Matus has been building and flying drones for more than a third of his life. I fell in love, he says. He experimented with flying communities of fellow hobbyists online. Early on, he bought a helicopter and modified the device so he could fly it upside down. And he showed the results on YouTube. And Horizon Hobby, the company that made the helicopter, were less than pleased. They told me to take it down, basically a cease and desist. At 16, he knew the drone market well enough to recognize gaps. I wish a list of everything I wanted in a drone. Now that he's done with school, he spends his day-to-day on drones all the time, which makes him happy. When I ask him what he does to relax, he answers is immediate. Viewing the world through a drone's point of view via goggles that project footage from the aircraft's camera. When you slide them on, he explains, it's essential like you sitting in a movie theater and the screen is right in front of you, and you can see exactly what the drone does. You can fly 2 miles away if you want. You can flip, roll, and fly through crowds. It can be an out-of-body experience. It feels like you're flying and you're standing there, like Inception. The demand for the consumer drones is indeed growing. The Federal Aviation Administration predicts the number of units sold will double by 2020, up from 1.9 billion to 4.3 billion. So I'll link to the articles down in the description below. I hope you enjoyed the content. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you all in the next video.